Hello everyone, I am teacher Maria Golda. I will be your English teacher for the school year 2020-2021. I know you are having difficulty in answering your module. So this video will assist you in answering the module. Make sure to watch this video until the end. Thank you. Again, your English 10 module looks like this. Make sure it is the correct module. In answering the module, you have to follow the weekly home learning program. Let's start with day 1. If you have visited your weekly home learning program, you will notice that the activities in English 10 are divided into I, introduction, D for development, E for engagement, and A for assimilation. Let's start with I for day 1, introduction. This lesson deals with getting information from various sources in everyday life. Information as available data everywhere can be found in various platforms and means such as newspaper, reports, speeches, informative talks, and panel discussions, among others. Getting information will basically expose you not only in pool of information but should also help you identify which details are factual and not. You are expected to identify certain details from different sources and use them in various contexts. So that is the goal or the objective for your week 1 lesson. So as you all knew, class, we already have different sources of information. We can get different informations from different sources, like we do have the social media, the internet. We could also get information from newspaper, from the television, and also in radio. So the most important is you know how to analyze which details are important. For task 1, all you have to do is to read each sentences and identify them whether it is applicable to you or you do it, or is it related to your everyday life. So once it is, yes, put a check, and if it is not, put X. Okay, as easy as that. Learning task 2, all you have to do is to analyze all of the items given, whether the item is from primary source, secondary source, or tertiary source. That's it. For task 3, you have to read the article on page 6 to 7. And afterwards, you have to go on the lecture on page 7 to 8, which is about the sources of information. After reading those materials, you have to continue on page 8, the upper part, which says, in using the information gathered, whether they are primary, secondary, or tertiary sources, take note of these 6 characteristics that information should have. So there are 6 characteristics listed down on that part. You have to check whether those characteristics are evident in the article that you have read about Duterte in Learning Task 3. After checking those 6 characteristics, it's your time to write your analysis or what you have observed with the article about Duterte. So that's it for Learning Task 3. We are in day 3 of your weekly learning tasks, and we are in learning task 4 in your module. For you to answer this, you have to read first the Gettysburg Address in your module. You have to read thoroughly, carefully, and between the lines. After reading, you may go to the questions that follow, and all of the answers are already given in the article. You may do research in the internet, or you may ask assistance for whoever you can. Okay? That's it for learning task 4. Let's proceed with learning task 5, still for day number 3. For this, you have to analyze or study the picture and the information in it. So as you can see, it is a definition of the word beetle. So it means that you have to identify the parts of each information given, whether, for example, the meaning, the part of speech of the word, and etc. So you may search for the different information provided in the dictionary and other kinds of dictionary. That is for learning task 5. Okay, at last we are down in day 4, the assimilation part. And the assimilation part has 3 learning tasks. Learning task 6, 7, and 8. Let's start with learning task 6. For the learning task 6, all you have to do is to copy the table and then list down the different kinds of materials that you think is based on the different kinds of sources. So may it be primary sources, secondary sources, and third sources or the tertiary sources. We are now in day 4, learning task 7. For learning task 7, first find a news article written in English or in any newspaper website like Philippine Daily Inquirer and Philippine Star. Second, cut out the news article and paste it on your paper if it is from a newspaper. Or you may copy and write the news article in your paper if it is from the news websites. Third, read carefully and thoroughly the news article. Try to find informations, details, take note of those information. And then third, write 5 sentences or more about the information you have read in the news article, or it's like a summary. You are now in your learning task 8, the last learning task for week 1. For this task, you have to search on YouTube the video of President Rodrigo Duterte's 5th State of the Nation delivered on July 27, 2020. You have to watch the video thoroughly. List down all informations mentioned by President Rodrigo Duterte, then write your summary or the analysis of the video. That's it for learning task 8. If you have watched the video until end, congratulations! You are done with your learning tasks for week 1. Try to follow or to be updated with other videos for the lectures. Okay, answer honestly.